Capricorn, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. I hope you like and subscribe and tell a friend because this really helps me push out my channel and help it grow, my little YouTube baby. Also, Capricorn, this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Capricorn in your chart. So even if this does resonate, because most of the times I say, so if this doesn't resonate or make sense to you and doesn't click, then you know it's not your reading and to check out your other signs. But my message now is, even if it does resonate and you're like, ooh, that was spot on, please check out your other signs, because your views of those signs, your viewing of the content helps the channel grow, gets me out there, helps me push this little hustle out and about. And I've been talking a lot about saging, which I think I did in my last reading with you, and incense. Is this thing going? I've been fighting with this one. I'm about to give up on it and start another one. It's a really muggy, humid Memorial Day Saturday in Massachusetts. I'm gonna keep going with this, even though I considered stopping this because I'm already at 2 minutes and I feel like I wasted so much time just now on the incense. But then I started thinking, I'm having such a hard time lighting these incense. And maybe it's because there's a Capricorn who's just not getting lit. Maybe you're someone who used to party a lot, or you're known for having been a partier, or you're known for the person, I'm hearing 2 on, like you were always high and drunk, or you were always like on coke and drunk, like you were always on 2 substances when you were lit, and everyone knows this about you. But someone, yeah, this new one, it's very symbolic of like something and someone not working for them anymore. So this isn't working. This doesn't want to get lit. Starting something new, because there is no such thing as a coincidence or just whatever here, especially when I'm doing these readings, in the middle of the readings. Then it's like, what's the message? Because that's how I live my life. And the more that I get the messages out that I feel like are part of what's going on with who I'm speaking to, the more I'm getting feedback that's like, bitch, you are spot on. So, this is from Walmart. It's an incense burner. You can get incense at Walmart as well. It's in the like candle aisle. But everything I say and do is with intention. I light the sage to clear the energy of my cards and of my room. The incense is accompanying all that by being, I also even have them in like bright colors. Bring brightness, bright energy. Or now it becomes a waterfall. So I'm going to connect it, Capricorn, because this is also like the second time I tried to start your reading. And this is what happened. I couldn't get that to stay lit. Maybe someone tried to go out partying like they used to and they just couldn't hang like they used to, maybe? I don't know, Capricorn. Anywho, I've been talking about sage and the incense in like almost all my reading. So consider it kind of like a spring cleaning. We're almost halfway through 2022. And if you've never bought sage or used sage before and you think it's a crock of shit, that's fine. If you've never tried it and you have nothing left to lose, that's fine. If you want to give it a try and see what happens, that's fine. It could be the mental placebo effect for all we know, but history shows that the burning of sage has been around forever, and like I don't know if I mentioned, it does smell like Easter Mass, so there's something to it. I actually read that they used it during the bubonic plague to help clear like the air, which makes sense. And as I describe it, imagine your sage bundle or what you're using to be a big feather duster. It's not a swifter. It's not capturing the energy and swallowing it. This is a feather duster. It's kicking that shit up in the air that has been lingering and sitting there. So if you feather dust and it's kicked all up in the air, what happens if you don't open up the doors and windows? The shit just settles back down somewhere else. So while you're saging, this is why you might see, I've seen memes and jokes about like people saging their house with the windows closed and wondering why, blah, 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 whatever. But my message to you here and now is if you decide to begin saging your area or start burning incense with the intention of purifying the energy of your area, consider it spring cleaning. Just make sure your windows are open. Normally this window would be open, but when I'm reading, I shut the windows. Okay, Capricorn. I think I've already said enough. It's 7:07, which is the Cancer, like, bitch, let's go. I mean, the Chariot, which is Cancer, which is the, I don't even know, but it's Cancer energy, and it just made me think of go. I didn't even get to my pre-message for you, Capricorn. Son of a bitch. This is gonna end up being a long-ass reading, but someone's sitting down with the tea and taking their time with this, and they got their slippers on, and I'm really happy for them to enjoy this or be cruising along, listening to this in their pod. No one needs to know what you're actually listening to. Capricorn, something about this Gemini season, you could be, I even got specifically between the full moons. The full moons were May 16th, and I have a ringing in my ear right now as I say this, so this has to mean something for somebody. Shit, I feel like I'm like doing an NFL game, and I just gotta like, what's that? Troy Aikman? Is that his name? The guy that looks like Jay-Z, really? Troy Aikman? That's right, I'm onto something here. That's what I feel like I just got, like a buzz in my ear. So something for Capricorn between the full flower moon and the, it's the strawberry moon, which is June 14th. Either you are, growing something, you are, I wanted to say moving too, Capricorn, for whatever reason, and that little buzzy whatever the hell that was just made me think of it too, but it's like something that you've grown and you've had to move, or you're going to build it, I don't know. Capricorn, the big thing, it started with Don't Kill My Vibe, which I'm like, oh, Kendrick Lamar, who's a Gemini. So I think Capricorn is vibing high, man. Like, maybe you're feeling maybe you've already done all this saging and shit, and you're just feeling like on your toes, like light as a feather, feeling good. I have a funny feeling there was something about medication. Someone could have seen their doctor and maybe started a new medication, and there was something to that. Mental health, yeah, helping with mental health. So a Capricorn who's usually used to a normal crazy life with lots of people in and out and coming and going has noticed lately like things are a bit quieter. I think they've been focused on just family, quieter to the point where you're not getting lit. Maybe you're not going out and partying. Maybe you used to have a pretty active social life and now you're just not having that social life anymore. It's someone is actually choosing, maybe it's just within this time frame, choosing to spend a lot of time at home. I keep seeing like the LGBTQ flag too in my head, Capricorn. Something about celebrating pride or celebrating maybe your identity, because at the end of the day I feel like Pride Month is a big celebration for everybody about who you are at your core. Someone is also looking at their weight or considering like maybe their eating habits, or yeah, I'm looking at chefs right now. They're considering their eating habits. Someone could even be thinking about like an ordering service for food to help change their habits. But I also saw someone looking at sneakers to go to the gym or to start walking, maybe something to that effect. There's also I'm like 12 minutes in, but this is the last one, and it's the only one here that's not really all that positive, but I guess it could relate to someone's job, Capricorn. But someone having like grease, something really dark. It could have been oil, grease, or blood on their hands. I'm even thinking like, this is gonna sound so fucking weird, like baby shit. Something brown. Something on your hands and you couldn't get it off, and you washed and it's like it's not coming off, and then you had to like you had to like really scrub to get this stuff off your hands. And then as this was all coming together, I'm also I would be explaining how my mind works, and that would be way too much for y'all to understand, but Lady Macbeth started popping up into my head, which her hands were red, and it was because she figuratively had gotten someone to do something. So to tie it all together, it was someone feeling like there's something on their hands that they had something to do with. Someone has turned to drinking a lot to get it off their mind. I don't know if this is one instance, but that is at the center of all of this. And it's like the blood, it's like dirty blood, like maybe from like a job. And like using alcohol to clean it and clear it, but it was all figurative as well. If that relates, Troy Aikman in my ear. I hope that's the right guy, the NFL guy. There's the Capricorn out there that's like this bitch. Woo, she's a nut. I know. Oh fuck. I'm got, what's his name, Pat Riley, because I was watching the Lakers show on HBO. So I've been talking to my father about it, but he's talking to me about the real people, and I'm talking to him about the show. I'm hearing Pat Riley, announcer voice. Your intelligence is attractive, Capricorn, in case you didn't know. Oh shit, BDSM. We've had some readings like this, but it's been a hot minute, and that just came up into my head. Maybe this is part of the celebration of yourself. Someone celebrating their like their sex life, their sexual side. Bad communication skills. Fall. Eternal beauty, eternally attractive, someone who's just good looking to like all all people. It's like not a sexual thing. It's just like that is an attractive, good-looking person. Some people are attractive and good-looking, and some people just aren't as visibly appealing. It's just a fact of life. Modern Family, quotation marks. Now, someone could actually really like that show, but it also, to me, speaks of like I use that description, con person, to describe what is a positive environment for the children, as like that's all that matters. If the conducive, family loving environment involves a couple who have separated, but they still live in the same house, but in different bedrooms, and they've discussed with their children like why this is happening, like that's an example of like a modern family, and it works out as long as it works out and everything. It's not like tumultuous. Like if they tried that and shit was like really unhealthy and not good, then that's not working. But a modern family, and what I mean in this sense is, it's not your typical nuclear family, but there is a familial dynamic that is working. It's positive, it's loving. This could be, I'm even thinking like this doesn't even have to be with children involved. This is like a commune, like a bunch of people living together, working together, providing, helping each other out, and it's providing this loving familial environment that it's like people have lived with these types of lifestyles for a long time. It's just it's not against, but it just doesn't seem like the the quote-unquote normal societal, what's put forth as like this is what's normal. It's something different, but it's a family. I don't like that con person card. I only see you as a friend is right behind it. I really like you and who you are as a core. I will always have a soft spot for you. Does someone... All right, Capricorn. Jesus Christ. Ooh, that was really... Bleh. Someone is jumping headfirst into something, or sticking on someone, I want to say, even though they're not in love with them, they're conning this person. One person is very attractive, the other person is very intelligent. The intelligent person could be the one that's conning the good-looking person. There's something about having a really great sex life between the two of you that is different than what you have with others. Someone may be getting someone has some like really freaky deaky sex with their partner, and I feel like it's like role reversals. Maybe role reversals in the bedroom, however that means to you. Pegging is coming heavily to my head right now. Like literally, that's what I'm saying in my head. Hey, shit's badass. Do you, boo? There's something, okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I got a heavy Scorpio vibe here, Capricorn. I would just be careful. That con person card is just making me agniche, making me nervous. Oh, okay. 20 minutes in. The Emperor came out. That's Aries energy. This bitch has been in all my readings, and oh, I'm about to go off, Capricorn. This is our con person. Dun dun dun. This is the person who's acting like they're in love, but they're actually doing head over heart decisions. The Emperor, who is getting fucking used. The Chariot. This is the card I said in the very beginning. 5, 6, 7. It was 7. And I said something about moving, or like moving to a destination, or this isn't going to resonate for every Capricorn. If this doesn't resonate, don't listen to. Also, don't sit here and get yourself all worked up if it does not resonate. It's not your reading. Go check out the other ones. That is a lesson I have had to learn myself, because I would sit and listen to Gemini reading, and then I've learned about how that's casting spells on yourself, especially if it doesn't resonate and you're forcing it to fit. If you are forcing a storyline to fit, you're gonna force that shit to actually happen in your life. So if you are actually single, you have no one in your life, you love vanilla sex, and you're ugly as sin, then this is not the reading for you. And you should go check out the other signs in your chart, okay? I had the need to say that. I'm off my soapbox and I'm back sitting down now. Because for whatever reason, I just saw someone out there like, oh my God, and it's like, no. You know, I'm gonna go off on a tangent. You know the reading resonates for you early on with little things. If you are straight and very heterosexual, then my message about having role reversals in the bedroom and stuff, like, that doesn't resonate for you. It's not your reading. I just want to say right off the bat, this was in red, and I haven't seen any of my cards written in red in a while. I just talked about this bitch. I've been calling her this bitch since yesterday because I saw her in the Cancer reading. I saw her in the Scorpio reading, and now we're seeing her in Capricorn. So if you have either one of those signs in your chart, or if you're dealing with one of those signs, you need to check out that one. This bitch is eternally beautiful, eternally attractive. They are the person who is also very, very smart and uses their intelligence to con people who have money and status. They use love and their good looks. Look at how fit and awesome and sexy she looks. With love. oh my gosh, I'm just realizing I never said a song last night that was coming to my head before the Scorpio reading, and now it's coming to my head as I hold up this card and was talking about this bitch in the Scorpio reading. Pat Benatar, Heartbreaker. He's a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. He's a dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around, no. And that song, I feel like to a certain degree is about someone who like she can't let go of this person, or he won't let go of her, and that was the whole Scorpio reading. Not being like, I just wanted to say not being allowed to break up. Like, it's the breakup that would go on and on forever. Which I'm connecting it and with this modern family. Maybe someone did try to end a relationship and someone would not let the relationship end. So ended up in some sort of modern family of like still living together under the same roof, but we're not actually together. Someone made a head over heart decision and or has been just like doing whatever they needed to do to make sure their heart would be protected, and has this is also the heartbreaker. Someone who's had multiple chances and someone's love for the other has kept this going, but it's like there's been heartbreaking events here. The Chariot, followed by Strength, followed by the High Priestess, followed by the Queen of Cups. Oh boy. I feel like I'm looking at a love bomber or love bombing. When someone's like really good looking, really charming, things move really fast. The feelings come across as really, really strong, but they're actually being, or they know like what they can do to make someone feel a lot of emotions for them, Capricorn. This could either be you or this con person, but I feel like I'm looking at someone saying yes before they were even asked if they wanted to go. If that makes sense. There are two people here, Capricorn. This is a boss. This is a male who, a masculine who is established or is in the midst of establishing himself. He's got money. He's got a family. I feel like this is an unpartnered Capricorn. I'm remembering too that I had a message earlier of a Capricorn who was kind of being hard on themselves about why they were still single, but at the same time, it's like knowing that I am still single because, well, for one, someone's not letting a relationship end, but I'm still single because my standards are so high and I'm picky, but I'm really realizing that Capricorn, there's someone here who's bisexual or gay, and you have someone who's of the same sex who's who you're finding yourself attracted to, or this is it's like you're finding yourself attracted to someone of the same sex because you're not thinking straight. That's how I read this the first time I saw this card just now, and behind it is who's he, and there's these colors that are just jumping out to me as being someone not being maybe honest or straightforward with their sexuality. I really hope this isn't I really hope this isn't gonna be like what I think it's going to be, because this speaks of like the deception that I've been seeing in all the readings, and this to me looks like a solid person who's worked really hard on themselves to build themselves, because there's gray in their beard. They once were young, a young chap working hard to push forward, and then they established themselves. Look at the gray. And then we're at white. This is someone who's everything they've had, they did it themselves. And I feel like someone comes along and gives you love, or love bombs you, Capricorn, or someone saw like an opportunity and jumped in with love because they knew that that's how they'd be able to get them. Someone could have been bragging. That could have been part of what like really lured in this con person, is like someone had been bragging like, oh, you see where I'm at right now and what I'm building? Like by the time I'm 60, I'm gonna have gazillions of dollars. So it's like they sold themselves, they advertised themselves to who they thought was a beautiful person, and it was really a con person with that wolf hat. And this person like dove in. I feel like I'm looking at love bombing too, like, I love you so much, you're so sexy, like you're the best thing that ever happened to me. It was love and sex and love and sex and love and sex. But to me, something here speaks of like an opportunity, like opportunistic. I don't know why I keep thinking that too. Oh, there you are. Devil reversed, Queen of Pentacles, and then the Page of Wands upright. I feel like there's something to someone rushing in with like all their baggage. Like it's figurative and literal. Maybe someone's moving in so quickly and they're bringing all their baggage, and someone didn't realize that like this person that they've connected to like doesn't have any money, doesn't have any stability, doesn't have any direction. That Page of Wands reversed is like, there's for a long time been no idea of like, what do you want to do in life? I don't know. There was no passion. Someone may have spent a lot of their time and money on unhealthy habits. This could go back to what I was saying, the Capricorn who who isn't getting lit anymore. Maybe because you used to get lit a lot and that was like all you ever did. Someone could have been known for being a partier. Like it was almost like a crown worn with pride. Like you were a party person. Like you got invited to the parties. Seven of Swords reversed. Six of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups, second time I'm seeing her. Knight of Wands. I feel like someone tried to run. This is I think this is, because that's the Seven of Swords again. I think this is my devious person who offered, it was like a fake love right off the bat. And then when they went in, saying the things that they knew they should say or saying what they thought they should say, they ended up finding a lot of love and like I feel like even like a love they had never felt before, and they had found that like, fuck, I fell for this person, I actually like this person, I don't want to be with anybody else, I don't want to dick anybody else, I don't want to be an F-boy, I don't want to get lit anymore, I just want to be with that Queen of Cups, because, and that queen could be a king, and this could be a female fuck girl hanging up her party girl ways. Because I feel like the old tricks, this could be what's happened with this person and who was the devious bitch who thought, and I keep saying bitch, but this could be a dude, because if he's a dude and he likes this, then he's acting like a bitch. He came in and he used fake love to get this this person who was established, this emperor, or could have been an empress, who was established, had their own nice car, had their own house, had their own like empire that they were building as the emperor. This person saw an opportunity to come in with love to this person who may have had their heart broken in the past and be this cup of love, and then they got involved and they kind of, I think it might be two people who ended up realizing like they couldn't run the tricks on each other that they thought they were going to be able to run, and that they actually liked each other. Someone was like, I don't want to, like, maybe this is my con person who has it in them to just walk away, block, and be done, but they don't want to do that because they actually care about this person. King of Cups reverse. It's like feelings they don't want to feel because they know that they are the match. Like they've hung up their Knight of Wands energy. They found the queen that they've been looking for, but someone is like, you could be in separation from this person, but like, I feel like someone's being stubborn about acknowledging what's happened here. It's like you found someone that you really care about. You like how this person makes you feel. So why do you want to return to like your devious ways of trying to cut things off and run away? Someone doesn't want to run away for once. And maybe they've found, maybe there's the Emperor has turned their back, but this is the heartbreaker. Someone who makes promises and says plans are going to happen and then nothing happens. Someone who's left people up at night in their heads wondering what's going on. Little do they know it's because there's multiple energies on the side. I feel like this is the old energy. Someone who used to be like this, and they're growing out of that energy. They've grown out of the Page of Swords. They're growing out of this Knight of Wands, saying what I need to say to get to what I want, growing out of the Page of Wands. And now they're at a King of Cups status, but it's like they don't want to be there. They don't want to admit that, like, this other person, oh God, how do I describe, this is like a storyline in movies. Someone tried to dupe like 10 10 things I hate about you, something to that effect. Like, you were trying to, like, someone was trying to just get what they could from someone and then go on with their life, and then it's like, shit, I actually like this person, and they don't want to leave. They can't leave. Hey, if this resonates, Capricorn, please let me know. Yeah, nobody wants to go anywhere. Somebody doesn't want to the player has been caught. The player has been caught because now they're in love. They don't want to leave. They know who they're with is their person. They don't want to go be with anybody else. There might be a separation right now between the two of you, but you are meant to be together because you're on that wheel, and there you are. There's no desire to go back to an old lifestyle. There's no desire to go back to old flames. The only desire is if you're apart right now, Capricorn, is to resurrect whatever you guys had together and figure it out. I feel like you could be in separation right now, or on the verge of separation, or taking time apart, because this King of Cups, one of the two people, it's like, needs to come to terms officially that they've changed. They're hanging up their single ways, and they're partnered now. Like, they have a family. You've already had this modern family. So why are we modern? Why is it modern family? It's our family. But until this King of Cups can, like, come to acknowledge that, like, his heart has been taken and he is over being an F-boy or F-girl, that they only want that one person, this will stay with bad communication, and you may not talk to this person again until the fall, actually, because fall is here. You and this person may have watched Jurassic Park, or like really liked Jurassic Park together, or Steven Spielberg movies specifically, or something about Jurassic Park. Four of Swords. Someone is waiting for you, Capricorn. The Devil reversed. She is waiting for something to be resurrected. Something already ended. Something already ended, was buried. This could be what I'm talking about, Capricorn. You giving up this lifestyle that people associated you with. And you may have friends or people who hit you up. Yo, let's go out, let's party. Like, oh my God, I've been waiting to hear from you, Daddy. Where you at? Like, the old people from around the block or people that you used to just associate with, and you've hung up that hat. There's a new Capricorn here, and it's all because of that Queen of Cups who's at the center of this spread right here. The only card upright. It's because of the love from her, or the love that you're feeling for her. And this is unmatched love. You've gone all over, you can't find any love like that. Someone might call their person their love bug, or like their bug. Someone's really done a transformation here, and I'm surprised I don't see the Scorpio card, but I do see someone who's like giving up the old Capricorn ways and just establishing a quieter version of themselves, if that makes sense. If it does, Capricorn, please let me know. As always, I hope you are happy, healthy, and well. And happy Memorial Day weekend when I'm filming this. And I will see you next time. Bye.